Hey everyone, I've been trying for like 5 minutes to talk about missiles. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Armageddon Empires. In the last episode, we became under attack from the Machine Empire after I guessed they were over to the west, and they turned out being over here to the east instead. We began moving our armies out in this direction in order to lay waste to their HQ and win the game. We discovered they were over here because suddenly our HQ came under attack by a series of missiles fired from the Machine Empire. We're going to talk about missiles for a few minutes, and then we'll go ahead and begin the episode. So, I haven't used missiles very often. They're a bit trickier to use than an aircraft attack card. Missiles work like an aircraft attack card in regards to discovering range to an enemy's facilities that you can strike. Missiles cannot be used to strike an army that is out on the field. They can only be used to attack enemy facilities. We could launch, I believe, a missile here at the tech recovery. We could launch a missile, well, it had to be a Machine Empire one, but we could launch one here at the scrap collector. We could launch a missile here at this Great Rift. But if this was a Machine Empire army, we could not launch a missile there. We're not allowed to strike armies with missiles, only bases, basically. If a missile actually manages to damage a structure in the base, then in addition to that damage, it makes an attack roll against every single unit and heroes that are present at the location. Maybe that's why these guys are even damaged. I can't remember why they're damaged, but they're damaged. So maybe it was because a missile struck them that they are. You can easily lose heroes who are huddling around in here if they have a low amount of defense and stuff like that. They will just get slaughtered by a missile. We're lucky that we didn't lose anyone, actually, in that regard. Right. The Machine Empire is capable of making nuclear missiles, so we are also lucky that they did not launch a nuclear missile at my spawning grounds and just annihilate me. They launched instead normal missiles instead, which gave away their location. And thankfully, we did not lose anything really substantial other than the intel nest, which we put another one there. Now, in my examining the map, by the way, everyone, note that the crashed troop pod does not have the word HQ in it. This is no longer their headquarters. The Great Rift doesn't either. So I'm going to walk... I think I'm going to walk Illith into both to check them. Yes, still not their HQ. Oh, okay, and this is the HQ. Okay. Interesting, they must have moved it and then moved it back. Okay, that's good to know as well that I have to check that on occasion. Oh, and I'm really super glad we walked away from there because they have an intelligence node there. The Machine Empire is a bit unique. Their intelligence nodes don't actually have any sniffer to start. They actually just give them bonus action points. And there's nothing here I'm still worried about. Okay, so let's keep playing. So our critters, I guess Barks can stay there. We'll keep Johannathleigh here in preparation to assault the machine wastes. But we need to get another hidden hive in our hand. There it is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and deploy it, shall we? And now we have the range needed to assault their base. Next, we're going to drop a degenerate in here to hold the location. And maybe we should actually move forward defense up there. Yes. We'll start moving forward defense there. We'll give them the degenerate we just added in, and then we'll use Johannathleigh to attack the machine waste in 2 more turns. Bit risky. Ooh, no. That's a hunter-killer team. They're attacking my critters. I don't have any action points, so I can't spend any fate cards. This is pretty epic. They have 1 attack dice. And we have 3 defense. We have 2 attack dice, and they have no defense. I don't know who is worse off here, but if we run, we'll have to take a 3 strength attack on us. I think this will take forever to do any points of damage. Let's do one more round. We also have 3 hit points and they only have 2. This is kind of epic. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. Almost might have scared him away. Well, fine. We'll retreat. Okay. Let's begin aiming to end this game. Oh, they don't want to lose their hunter-killer team, and they won't with that roll. I'll accept that. So can we attack the hunter-killer team with this Xenoscepter? Yes, we can. Oh, look who's out of supply. Look who rolled really poorly. Can we get 1 point of damage on them? Of course we can't! So stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward defense here. Give forward defense the degenerate. I will want to remake that fate card. I was about to say, and I'll have to want it because we didn't do it. That's why fate's so important, and why having a tactician... That's why I do not like many of the tacticians that the saying the wrong words. That's why I do not like Fulton Strangeglove over for the humans. With only 4 tactician and 2 fate? Ooh. It's pretty tough. Pretty tough to use them effectively. Okay. We can't move Johannathle out now. We don't have the action points for that. We can move the critter recon back up here again. Oh my god, they're marching that army of theirs out. Is there nothing here? They still have units here too. Okay, let's move our assassin. Oh, that was a huge possible error on your part. More critters. Alright, going first. Let's move out Johannathle. And next turn, they're probably just doomed. This is still their HQ. We could try assassinating a hero, but I don't want them knowing I'm here. Oh, but I'll have to attack. I'll have to attack them while they're inside the defenses, but I still think we'll be okay. I don't see anything significant. These guys will be strong. They both have flechette guns. I still think we can probably handle them. Especially because they're not being led by a hero. Oh, Tim, what are you doing? Stop moving Illith in there. If they upgrade this to a sniffer, she can easily be caught. More psychers. We'll just add some psychers here, I suppose. Add some psychers here. This way they just can't walk in and take it. And we hold on to the rest of our action points for fate cards. Where did they move? Where are they moving? They moved back to the Great Rift. I don't think they've seen me. So this will come as... Oh, you know what? I think I might want to go second. No, I want to go first. I need the action points. Okay, let's do it. Let's take one quick peek at this place. Still their HQ. Here are their last known armies. Why haven't they bothered to move Mortificus or Tyrannicus into one of these legions? Yeah, he's making lots of mistakes in my opinion. Well, this is over. So before we go ahead and launch the attack, we will go ahead and see if we can produce anything to assist us in advance. I don't think we have any missiles, though, so we can't. Oh, Destruction 42K. You asked why didn't I ever try to make one of these. That's a good question. I forgot that this even existed as a item that the Xenopods have. And it makes sense for their army to have this, because they have to win by conquering everyone. So this gives them a level 3 observation everywhere, and eventually they'll figure out where their enemies are located. I totally should have made this and attached it to one of our structures earlier on. The only reason I can think of why I might not have wanted to do it in retrospect is because of the high energy cost at the time. But we're not really starving for energy each round, if I recall correctly. No, not really. So yeah, we definitely should have made that. I forgot it was even an option. I'll try to remember for the future. I thought that was something you found, and I thought they had something else that let them create units each round, which I actually do think they do have. Oh no, wow. That's not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is this. Oh, they do have that too. Okay, they have the brood hive. This is what I thought they had. This produces xenolava pods each turn. I was tempted to try to change the Machine Empire version of it. Instead of producing thralls, they'd be able to produce skeletors. That seems a lot more fitting for the Machine Empire. But anyway, let's move on. Alright, let's, I think this is it. I think we should just attack. Unless I want to possibly weaken them first, but our Xenoceptors might get shot down by the anti-air there. I guess it can't hurt to try softening something up, though. But I need to be careful. I don't want to spend all of my action points making missiles and launching attacks. We'll do this just once. We'll attach you to a card. We will use a Xenoceptor against their main base. In particular, against, ooh, too late now. I think this squad. They'll try to shoot us down. Oh, hello. They're using a Phantasm first for some anti-air. They do not succeed. Now their troop prop will try shooting us down. Oh, we will both have air-to-air. Is that why I rolled 6 and they rolled 4? So maybe we damaged them. That might be the case. That might be why what happened just happened. Yeah, that probably works similar to an assassin and a bounty hunter rolls. Good. This is one of the units I want to see damaged. Let's hope we can put one point of damage on them at least. And maybe we do. We'll put 6 points of damage on him. Almost killed him. And then I think we attack. Let's do it. We attack. We attack. We can't lay siege, or that gives them the opportunity to move that giant army stack of theirs into this place. So if we can win by attacking them behind their fortifications, this will work out really well for us. And they're using their strongest force against us. So let's start with our Degenerate. And we just need 1 point of damage on the Scourge Platoon, this one, to kill it. That's why those aren't really worth it. That's why those aren't really worth it. I will use reset matrices, things that reroll die pools, only if I see all successes on them. Because now all I have to do is that. Ah, that was lucky. But guess what? Now you're still dead. Those were the hardest to make tactic cards, and in my opinion, not worth it in a situation like this. You would rather have had any other lower level card. And now he's completely out of fate cards, I would suspect. That's fine. You can kill our Degenerate. I don't care. Let's go ahead and use our Enzyme Thrower next to weaken the Scourge Platoon. Just need 1 point. His damage begins to fall off at that rate. We'll try lowering his defense next. We'll do it again. feel so bad. I always feel so bad using the Xenopods. They're so incredibly strong. Especially with Riley leading them is really what makes them incredibly powerful. This is fine. We're good to go. We get to go first. Let's have our flank attacker go first. Two damage only. Not enough to kill it. Will they go after him? Yep, he's got 1 hit point left. You're desperate for the kill. And they don't get it with that card. Let's Spore Border. Let's soften one of them up. Lower its attack and defense, both by 2. Its massive 1 attack misses. We will now combat attack the other one with the Spore Border to lower its attack and defense. We actually just outright destroy it in our Enzyme Thrower. Kills the other one. Nope, doesn't kill the other one. We still can't Psyblast them because they're not biological. That's interesting. That's so interesting. I didn't actually think it worked this way. Like, I mean, it says it works this way, but I always thought that things like Neurotoxin and Psionic Blast ignored this effect on the Machine Empire. Like, it didn't care. It wasn't coded that way, but it is. I like that. It makes the Machine Empire a little stronger in that regard. Oh, we'll just use our Degenerate again. Oh, shredded. And he survives. And I don't think these Skeletor's MK2 are going to be successful. Actually, we should probably just use these guys first. If it makes you feel any better, Machine Empire, it's because we're using Riley. That's why you're dying so easily. Then again, this army would be strong anyway, even if it wasn't for Riley. But with Riley, it's that much stronger. And that's it! For good measure, we'll hunt the enemy hero. And we capture Siberia. And that's it! We can end our turn. The Machine Empire, I think, has used all their action points, so they don't even get to do... Really? Okay. Yeah, they can move him in. That's fine. And some spider bots. That's the only thing they can move in there? And they have to attack us, which means that we're looking at an impressive amount of defense here. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. You do get to go first, but you don't kill our Degenerate. Alright, well, let's begin the attacking. We're defending. We're self-defending ourselves. So, now his attack and defense are lowered by 2 each. Again. Oh, it just occurs to me, the Spore Boars are basically a better version than the Minotaur, aren't they? That's annoying to know as a human player. Let's go ahead and have you guys... Let's go ahead and lower its attack strength to nothing. Oh, that is so sad. And the mighty spider bots. Mighty spider bots, can we trample them? No. Not, oh, yes, we can, because of combined arms. And that is it. And we get to capture Reconnaissance. And we don't. We kill them instead. And that's it. Congratulations, you have crushed your enemies and driven them before you. You're now truly the lord of all that you survey. Alright, I'm not going to bother looking at it because I forgot. Let's go ahead and make a 225-point version of this deck. But I also think I'm going to edit the deck just a tad. Alright, so I think I'm going to drop those Psychers as a unit. And instead... we're just going to add all the Xenopod larva cards. And we're going to go with this. So, absolutely no troops in this deck. Instead, we'll take the eggs, which is a little more gruesome for it, I think. Unfortunately, or fortunately, this does add a lot more cards to the deck as well. But we'll go with this. We'll go with this, I think. I thought I had... oh, how many points is it to add them? 1 point each. 1 point each. Yeah, let's go with this. This is fine. All right. Let's resave this. Actually, let's not quite resave this. Do I want this, or do I want to do what I see the AI doing a lot of, and take a Spawning Grounds and Anatonic Wastes? No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. All right, so let's save this now as Crawling Death. 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, and 10. And everyone, we're not playing another one. I'm just going to do my some upgrades to this deck. So, at this point level, I like removing the crashed hive ship. We will instead add... where are you, strongholds? So we can take the Tunnel Hive, which is hardened, which, as you have seen, I do not like very much. I think you pay way too many points for that upgrade. If this was also camouflaged, maybe I'd take it for 10 points, but it's not. So it's got a lot of damage reduction in it. I'm sorry, a lot of hit points to chew through. But this might not even stop the nuclear missile or attack from actually destroying it and everything inside of it. I'd much rather rely on my anti-missile 4. Oh, actually, we don't get that at all here, do we? Crap! No, we don't. The Fortress Hive doesn't have anti-missile. It has a defensive bonus, +1. And I think it was on purpose, but this looks very much, to me, like the Dark Crystal Fortress from the movie Dark Crystal. Does it look like that to you guys? That's certainly what it looks like to me. So how can I say no to that? We will go ahead and add the Fortress Hive. Next, that's 10 points out of the 50 we have. I usually will add in more ways to extend my supply range. So we're going to add a sub-hive and another hidden hive this time around. Actually, I need to bump these up. This is so annoying. I have to do this. OCD compels me to do this. So you go there. So I usually add one big type of supply barracks increaser to the decks. This because we're more likely to encounter a hex, which has increased resources in it at this point level. And I also like adding another brood pen. We're going to do that as well. I still don't upgrade. I don't usually add another research nest or war nest at this point level, so we're not going to do that here either. Next, we could probably use more units. So let's add 3 more degenerates. And I think 1 more abomination. Oh. You have to, Tim. You have to do this way. You have to do it. Okay. That was dumb. That was dumb. Those weren't degenerates. Those are abominations. You didn't have to do it. You did not have to do it. No talking. during the card replacement. No talking aloud. Nope, none. Apparently not. Okay. Oh, nope. Wait, these are degenerates. These are the ones that get stacked a little differently. Okay, so you go here. My thought here being that I would like more cheap troops, but since we don't have troops, we'll use the degenerates instead for that purpose. Okay, for air power, let's add another Xenoscepter. And I think we will take... I'm tempted to take some air defense hives. Let's grab a few of these. Air defense hives, as you can see, have anti-air 5 and anti-missile 4. This will be our way of dealing with the enemy aircraft, for the most part. Actually, for the only part. And then, I could maybe use another hero. Oh no, we're okay. I think we'll be okay with the heroes I've got this time. What we probably should have is more reconnaissance. Let's add a consort? You know what? Let's take out one of those degenerates. And we will add another critter. And that gives me 3 points left over. Oh, you know, then let's drop that one consort. Re-add a degenerate. And take another critter. And I think that will do. What's in battle support? Ooh, only 2 of them each. I thought I had 3. I would like to get more of them. Let's remove the abomination we added. And add a spore mortar and an enzyme thrower. Okay, and that will do. So we added a tiny bit more. We added a few more abominations to the deck. We added a little more reconnaissance, a tiny bit. We added a little more battle support. 1 more Xenoscepter. We swapped out all of our Psychers for Xenopod larvae. We've taken quite a few new facilities now. And we'll try this deck out in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. Take care, everyone.